Hey, hi everyone. My name is Pawan. And for the video that I'm going to be making today, I'm going to go into some simple, easy lead code questions. Uh, the first one that I'm going to do as part of this video is to check if a given input is a valid parenthesis, whether it's balanced or not. So you could get an input which could comprise of, say, opening and closing bracket, or imbalanced input where you don't have a closing bracket for the opening bracket, uh, and your goal is to check. So the most important thing about this implementation, or if you see similar questions, is to use stack. But before we get into implementation, it's important to get a few things clarified. Please do ask what are all the input types. Uh, our assumption in this case is going to be that the input is only going to comprise of brackets and no other characters. So let's start implementing this. First, we create a map. So the map is going to be combinations of the closing and the opening bracket. So we have three in this case, which is curly brackets, which is I used to call these flower brackets, square brackets, and the regular brackets. Right. So we create a map and we create a stack in this case, which is an array. Now we are going to iterate through the string. So I less than s dot length, I plus plus. Let's get the character, which is at s of I. Now, what we're going to check is if my map has got the character in it, which means that we have an opening bracket character in my map. Then we are going to push into my stack the map dot char. Now, yeah, the important thing is we're not checking if we are only checking for the existence of it over here. And if you check it exists, the value we're pushing into the stack is actually the ending brackets, not the opening brackets. So what you're pushing in the stack is the ending values, which is the closing tags. But we're checking if there is a key for the opening tag in your map. If not, what we're going to do is we are going to pop from the stack, which is the last value, which is stack.pop. And now we are going to check if the last value is equal to character, which is, sorry, it's not equal to character, then we would return false because it's not balanced. Which means that whatever we pop last, like if there is no map char, our goal is to check that our character now is going to be the ending bracket, right? So we're going to check if the last entered value is not equal to char, then our condition is not true and it's not balanced, which is else condition. Now, what do we do next? This is very important, that when do we find out we have reached a point at the end when we have successfully find out if it's balanced or not. Because there is a possibility now that the stack is not yet empty, because we didn't get into the else condition and we didn't pop everything. So our stack is still imbalanced because our string is still imbalanced because the stack is still having values. So you check if the stack length is equal to 0, which is what is going to be the end return. So let's go over the code again. You create a map, you maintain a stack, you iterate through the string, get the character, you check if there is the character is the opening bracket from your map. If yes, you push into the stack the ending character. If not, you pop from the stack and you check if the last popped value is not equal to char, then you return false. And the last but not the least is once you're done checking for all the values in your string, then you check if the stack is empty. So let's run this. So I had a wrong character over here, which is why it failed. So let's run it again. Awesome. So, and let's submit it. Yeah, usually it shouldn't take such a long time, but then, yeah, cool. So that's the solution. Thank you, folks. I'll try making more Leetcode questions going forward, because I see that Leetcode questions are being asked these days more often. So along with the front end, I'll do Leetcode, and I'll probably move on to few design questions for front end interviews as part of the videos that I would make after the Leetcode questions. Thank you, folks. Thanks for watching this video.